Alright. Can you hear me? Anybody in chat? I like the background Subnautica music. Yeah, Subnautica. Subnautica 2 hype. Looking forward to it. Mic working? Should be. I see the bars moving. Alright. Let's switch. Over here? Cool. I think nobody's in chat. There's some bangers in the Subnautica soundtrack. Alright. I'm gonna work on some cosmetics. For X mode. Figured I'd stream it like I did before. Let's see here. Subnautica soundtrack is wonderful. Yeah. Have you played Subnautica? And Subnautica Below Zero, I think, is the other one. You finished it 4 to 5 times. I finished it. I've watched people play it and finish it before, and I finished it, I think, once or twice. I don't know though, because it's a little while ago. You played Below Zero. I never actually played Below Zero, but I watched somebody play Below Zero. What am I looking for here? I think the first cosmetic I want to make today is a crown. What crown shape do we want? Probably something like this is like the classic. Make an oxygen tank as a cosmetic. Like a scuba tank? Like that's what you're thinking? Scuba tank? Not a bad idea, I'll write it down. Add it to the list. That would be a body cosmetic, which I need more of, so. Oxygen, scuba. I'm just gonna call it oxygen tank. Taking all the suggestions. Doesn't mean they'll be added, but suggestions, right? I need a continuous list. Okay, we're gonna start with the crown. The last thing I made, I guess, was the cape. Let's turn that off. Let's see what it looks like in game here, actually. Plays. There we go. Come on, Unity. Looking. That's the other thing we gotta make is a monocle. Where's the cape? That's what the cape looks like. It goes good with the top hat. Yeah, top hat looks good. Head. Goes pretty good with the Santa hat too. All right, let's look at making a crown. Looking good, thanks Starsift. We're making a crown. Okay, so we got a copy. Let's just start with one of these other ones as a starting point. Duplicate, collection, crown. Just turn off the other one. Crown. Headset. Yes, that's on the list. We can actually probably make that today. Headset's on the list, like a gamer headset or like a headset. Yeah, that's on the list. We can do that after the crown, probably. Okay, get rid of this because this is not the crown we want. So let's start with a cylinder, probably. Not that. Let me center cursor. I just forget what the cursor to active. Yeah. Oh no. What? Cursor to active. No, other way around. There we go. Add. Yo, Moon Knight, what's up? It's gonna be cool. It's cooler now that you're here. Have you like commented cool on like every video? I usually cool times 2 it. Is that enough? I'm just thinking here. So we want every other is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that, yeah, 10 would work. But we want to rotate it by 15 degrees. No. 20 degrees. No. How many degrees is that be? Where does it show me the degrees? Oh, there it is. It's like 15, 17. I guess I can rotate on 90. Yeah, that works. I want a flat face at the front. It's looking orange right now. Fix that. Make it white for now. Gotta make a texture for the crown. First words. Why does it say it's your guys' first words? Maybe just this stream? Problem with this Poly guy is his head is such a weird shape. Makes making cosmetics interesting. Okay, so we have to basically cut out the middle here. Oh no, not Percy's faces. What? There we go. Maybe we do want it. With the point on the front, because the head point, like if there's a point here. It's gonna be a kind of not a perfectly round crown. So it comes up a bit, and then it's gonna turn like each individual face has to be extruded, I think. That's a extrude individual faces, yeah. Now if we change this to individual origins, yep, they're all individual. The top of crowns get pretty pointy. Outward. Oh. That's pretty good at the top. All the way around. Scale this out a bit. I feel like something doesn't look right in this area. I need like a ring or something. Is it because it's leading outward, maybe? I feel like inward maybe it was better. Not much. Let's go try a triangulate modifier. Apply that. Should make everything triangles now. Yep. And this adds a bit more. It enunciates the low poly style, and especially when in engine with the cavity curvature shader, it makes all the edges pop. Maybe it's the height that doesn't look right. Let me try bringing it down. Ah, I think that was it. I think also the color is throwing us off. Hello there. Make the tip more pointy. The tips more pointy. Okay. Individual origins. Could actually merge them, I think. Oop. Not normals. Where is it? Join, merge, center. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you. Lobster costume. What would that look like? Small circles on the tips. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Problem with circles and low poly is it's hard, I guess, unless we make them like cubes. Let's see how this looks in engine. This looks real sharp, like you could impale somebody with it. I think we'll see what it looks like in engine. Also, let's like more gold. So let's get the GIMP open. Yeah, what would a lobster costume look like? Hey, it's somebody on Twitch. We have one Twitch viewer. Thanks for the follow. The front tip could have a sword like T letter or an anchor, and then the rest can have the circly gold stuff, right? Right. Let's make it gold. I think it'll be better to imagine it here. So let's see here. File open. Wait, I gotta make it in engine here first. Textures. Head. Start with the traffic cone one. We need a crown. Can I just drag that into GIMP? Heck yeah, GIMP. Thank you. Okay, let's get a more goldy color. Is that a crown color? What if the crown had bullets for tips? It would look like a lobster with a face hole cut out in the front. I mean, we have a chicken cosmetic set. Maybe I can make a lobster cosmetic set, which has like the lobster arms for the body, and what is a lobster head even look like? I don't even know. Don't they have like antenna or something? Cut out of the stomach. This is more of a gold color. Whoa. This music is a banger. Oh, did that apply? It did. Oh, shoot. Hit it when I accidentally rotate. Let's try it. Is the music too loud? It sounds loud. Yeah, I bet. This song is just flat. Okay, now we export. There it is. Now we gotta go bring it in Blender. As long as it's not, as long as you can hear me still, is kind of the main goal. Okay, that song's over. Shouldn't be as loud now. Okay, we got the crown. Now we gotta get the shader here figured out here. Just duplicate this, but this is now called crown. Get over here, get into the, not the image editor, the shader editor. Change this out for crown. There we go. Back to UV editor. Now it looks like a crown. Darker version here. No, that's too green. I don't know if I like the pointiness. So yeah, let's try putting like dots on them. Icosphere size 1. Oh, what? No, I don't want the same mesh. Join. One, two, three, four. What are those other colors? Those other gold colors? Okay, that looks good. Gold color palette. Okay, let me see. Nope. Darker gold. I think we want a bit more orange in it. Let's see. This one the lightest. And of course we have to see how it looks in engine. Why is it grabbing things? I like that color. The other one was a bit too in your face. A bit too bright, I think. Battery's low. Let's see how it looks in engine. So, do that. This one I think needs to be a bit brighter. There we go. You're back, cool. Yeah, and it'll look different in engine, so I'm gonna get it in engine so we can see how it looks like with the lighting in engine. Because in Blender there's no lighting, unless if I do this, which it's not the same lighting as in engine though. Okay, let's get it into Unity here. This is bugging me here. What's going on with this? I could tweak this for days, but this guy as well. What's going on here? Oh, that's why. Okay. File export. BX. Head. Nope. Not textures. What is this? Models. Cosmetics. Head. Brown. Selected objects. Apply transform. Export. Now we look in Unity. Go to models. Cosmetics head. It is there. No animation, no rig, and nothing in here has changed. Materials would be crown. Oh, get out of here, Steam thing. Move. Assets models. No, that's not the one we want. We didn't make a material yet. Player cosmetics. Head. Let's duplicate traffic cone. Crown. And the crown. Now we gotta make a prefab for it. Player cosmetics, head. Let's duplicate the traffic cone one. Rename it crown. models, head, crown, bring that in. Reset the position. The normals are screwed up. Okay, let's go fix that. Normal. Flip. Recalculate outside. Let's see what the normals look like here. They look right now, I think. Oh. We export. There we go. I don't know how I feel about the triangulation on that part. I need to get rid of that. Let's see how it looks when it's on it. So to do that, we have to make a scriptable object for it. Head. X mode. Scriptable objects. Check cosmetic ID. Next ID is 82. It's not an exclusive. This is just going to be a level based. Level 20, I guess. Prefab will be crown. Head body type. Image. Just set it to none for now. And now, I think that's all we gotta do. See, should show up now in the list. Ooh, it looks good with the cape. Yeah, that looks good in engine. Do I want the triangulate effect? I think I want to maybe try without it and see. I think I also maybe want to put a rim. That looks good though. Just popping in to say hi. Hey Peter. That looks like a king right there. Thanks for saying hi. So for that, let's get rid of. I just do this, Blender, please. Dissolve edges. Yes, thank you, Blender. Just do that all the way around. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Bugs me the crown is slanted. Oh. I think it's actually, like, you mean like slanted like this way? I think it's actually the... Yeah, it's actually the animation has the whole head slanted. Wonder if maybe I can fix that. It's this idle animation that I totally made myself. Didn't take it from XML. That has a slanted head. A Dutch angle. solve edges. And I'm gonna do the same on the inside. Hide that. These edges are really not. Although I think Unity will actually split that into a triangle anyways once it imports. Okay, what did I want to do? I wanted to add a rim here, I think. Is that what I want? Crown seems to have that swag. Sure does. That adds some more depth to it. I like that. See how it looks like an engine. No, don't. Should have selected. Let's see how this looks in engine now. Ugh, the faces are wrong. How did I mess up the faces? Blender? The normals, I mean. Export. Ugh. Or maybe something else. Just Unity just didn't read the model or whatever. I do like that better, I think. Let's see if we can add some, because it's a crown. We modify this material to be more, every cosmetic having their own texture is by design. Yeah. Really it was by the skin design system was kind of that way because basically what I do for the skins is I just swap the texture, but I guess for player cosmetics doesn't really matter because they only have one skin. But for instancing, I don't know, because there's maybe like max 30 players, so there's max 30 crowns, and also what are the chances that all 30 people are wearing the crown, right? Because instancing, the mesh has to be the same, right? I think. I could be wrong though. What am I looking for? Material of the crown. Cosmetic. Head. Crown. We mess with the smoothness here. I don't really see a difference. Oh, I see it flickering. I don't want that smooth. Just put it like 0.75 or something. I think a small but not noticeable thing is the character head. It's kind of big, isn't it? Yep. And that was kind of, I think that's what makes this character unique, right? Is its big head. The flickering. Yeah, it should be more shiny now, yeah. Ching, ching, ching. The bloom and the when light hits it, it should shine now. If you use URP, the SRP batcher will combine a lot of stuff, even with different meshes, really. But if it has a different material with a different texture, add. So if I were to, interesting. So, on a map. So I was working on performance for the value map. If every, like, say all the buildings have the exact same material with the exact same texture, then it could maybe only be one batch to render them all. I might mess with that. Makes a character unique, but also makes the crown not look the best on it. Maybe, yeah. Crown's pretty big. The other issue with this being an FPS game is headshots are a lot easier than most FPS games. If every cosmetic uses the same material texture, the SRP batcher can combine the stuff for more performance. Right. Even with different meshes, you're saying. Interesting. Good to know. I'm more interested in it for the maps to start at least, because that's what's taken up all the rendering performance. Yep, cool. That's good to know. I might need to try that on the valley map. All the trees, I was doing like billboarding with the trees. Let's go on a side tangent here. Stop the game. Scenes. Valley. Because Peter usually knows what he's talking about. In the valley, all the trees now, well, they were before, but I was like billboarding them, and I didn't really see much performance increase with billboarding them. But they're all, they all have the same material, and so then they have GPU instancing enabled, so they should all batch. And I checked before and after, and yeah, the batches went way down. So all these trees rendering definitely don't hit the performance as much. An SRP batch, not an actual draw call. There's a difference. An SRP batch combines a lot of vertices together to render the same with the same material texture. Okay. Like all these buildings have, I think, different. Like this has a cabin material. This also has a cabin material. But I'm pretty sure like the house over here has big house. Okay, so everything to do with the big house is the same material and texture. But for example, the big house and cabins are different materials and textures, so they can't be batched, I guess, right? The bridge has the tree bark material, so it can maybe be batched with a. What if a tree has more than one material? Or a mesh has more than one material? Two materials is already not good. Why does it have two materials, I wonder? Oh, because I have the pine leaves. Okay, that's an immediate improvement I can do. This is Zippy like 4 years ago that did this, right? Like I could use a mask, I think, to in the shader to tell it only to move the pine leaves. I think that's why I separated it before. And for the ones that are the lower LOD that don't even have the moving pine leaves shader, I could definitely combine these into one. Cool. More optimization stuff to think about. Vertex color to make the leaves move in the wind. Oh, so to mask you can use the vertex color. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah. Next cosmetic should be a mask, because we know they look intimidating, and they also have the cool factor. What kind of mask? A mask. Like what kind of mask? Like a spooky mask? Right, the Steam is about cosmetics. That's okay, we can go on a side tangent. Yeah, I might poke you on Discord. I usually I like reading your stuff about performance and stuff. It's good to know about. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Where were we? We just kind of were wrapping up the crown cosmetic, right? So let's go back to play here. Another texture means another texture sample, which is more performance heavy on GPU than looking at the vertex colors. Right. You mean another texture for doing the mask? Customize. Okay, so right now I think that's pretty good. We can always tweak it. It looks like a low poly crown to me. So last thing we gotta do is we gotta take the screenshot for the icon image. So I got like a special scene for that. Item, player. Gotta bring in the prefab, head, crown. Whoa, it's really low. Have fun with the crowns and stuff. Cool, thanks. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. No, wrong way. This way. Up. Ooh, we even got the shimmer in this camera. What the traffic cone looks like in comparison. And then we do Unity Recorder. It's already on Cosmetic image. We do, what is the image going to be called? It's going to be called head underscore crown. Crown. We click start recording. Mask could be something edgy or something that references other cool video games. You have multiple masks, multiple different masks as well. And that should be it for the crown, I think. Now we just gotta go bring it into Unity here. Did it not take the transparency? Oh no. Ah, darn it. I updated Unity recently and it looks like this broke. Dang it, Unity. Single. Yep, it broke. That's supposed to be transparent. So Unity point 6.1 does something different here. I'll spend a few minutes here, see if I can figure it out. So I was doing a texture sample before, include alpha. Was that checked before? I think it was. Ah, shoot, I didn't change the resolution. Oh, I actually don't have to. No, I didn't bring, it still got the background. So if I change it to game view, cosmetic, start recording. Nope, still got the background. Darn it, Unity. What did you break? I need to maybe find a better, more streamlined way of taking screenshots like this. Is this Unity Recorder? Users can now enable alpha capture from the UI in projects that use URP. Is this what broke it? No, this was December 11th, 2024. guess I will look into this after, some other time. Why you break it? GTA delay? They can take all the time they want, because I want the game to be perfect on release. Which, knowing Rockstar, it will be, and so they can have the time. Because there's lots of other games to play in the meantime. But that's my opinion. Because I'm a pretty big GTA fan. I played every GTA, I think, except like GTA 1 and 2, like the 2D ones. But I played 3, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, and then 5. I think I said them in order. 2, right? So, and I recently replayed the definitive edition of Vice City and San Andreas. So, okay. So yeah. Anyways, the cosmetic images look like the Unity recorder somehow broke transparency. Unless if something's not background, solid color, uninitialized. What does this do? Start recording. Nope. Recording. Background color should be literally nothing. If I make it black. Get out of here, wrinkled checkout. Can I do that from here? Cheap viewers. Can I ban them? Ooh, bye-bye. Sorry, somebody just sent a weird message on Twitch. Is it gone? It should be. Yeah, it's gone. Cool. It worked. Apply. And it kind of works. Anyways, I'll have to look into why the transparency isn't working anymore. What if I turn it off? Nope. Thanks, Unity. Okay. I wonder if I modified code or something, engine code. Anyways, let's move on. What do we want to make next? Any suggestions? There's the gaming headset, monocle. What else? I have a pirate hat, flowers, chef hat, bow tie. Let's get out of here. Turn off the crown. Well, turn off the crown for now. Back to the main. Back to Blender. Terminator exoskeleton. Wouldn't that be inside the poly guy? Can't even see it until he like melts away, and then all you have is the Terminator exoskeleton left. Let's make the monocle, just because I want to have it for the set and somebody. So it would be top hat, and it would be tie, and then we want a monocle. What does a monocle look like? How do you spell monocle? Nope. That is a brand. Monocle. I wrote it down on my list. Oh, it's CLE. There you go. Nice stash. Does the monocle need a stash as well, actually? Ooh. I think it does. This is basically what we want. Doot, doot, doot. Let's see here. So for a monocle, do you actually have to either hold it or like pinch your eyes to keep it in? It looks like it. Kind of looks like it hurts. Oh, that's like a fancy monocle. Okay. Which side? This is his right side. Face. Googly eyes. You can actually use the googly eyes as kind of reference because that's where we want to put it. Monocle. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. Cursor to selected. Add a mesh. I mean, technically a torus is what we want, but way less poly. If you want like 8, I guess, and we want like 4. Ah, cool. 5. Ah, crud, and I didn't. Point. Control J. Oh, we have the mirror modifier on this bad boy. We don't want that. Estimate modifier. Nope. We don't want. Let's try that again, because I want it to be like the radius or something I want down. Yeah, this is bad way. Oh, the major radius. Actually, it can be lowered as well here. Or, wait, what? No, I see. Something like that. Sure. There we go. Ready? Gotta get rid of these again. Turn off the googly eyes now. And we can make a face here. Theodore Roosevelt mustache. Yes, we will add the mustache. Oh, is that? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was. Undo. That's like an actual center face, so I could just do extrude, scale on, shoot, scale. Normal. Oh. I don't like the this about Blender. Like, why can't I scale? I want to scale now along this axis. How do I do that? Parent? No. Normal. It's usually normal, but basically what I need to do is, I think I need to is that the interior one or the exterior one? That must be the interior one. No, it isn't. It's the exterior one. That's the interior one? What? How far can I go back here? Can I go back before I rotated it? No. Why is Blender's history not far enough back? I increase that. Editing tab and you've read more steps means. Where's that? Where's that? Blender preferences. System, memory, and limits. Undo steps, like, I don't know, 128. Delete. I really don't want to delete it. Delete. Yeah, it kept my it kept my settings though. It's nice. Okay, try again. Root scale on the X. There we go. Delete faces. Face. Face. Remove these two. It's the glass to a different texture. UV, smart UV project, actually. There we go. Let's get this a proper texture here. Monocle. Base. It'll be a dark gray, and then the glass would be like a bluish white, probably. It would actually kind of maybe be a different material because you want it to be transparent, but go with that for now. Then that texture base. Cool. Turn the googly eyes back on so we can see where the theoretical eyes are. Oh, there we go. Now we gotta do the thing that drops down. It's like gold, right? Interesting that the inside is a flat face, but the outside isn't. I guess that's because I did 5 faces, odd number. cube. Whoa. What do they even use this thing for? Like, to grab it? They drop it? Or I think they like pinned it to themselves. Right? So that when it falls off their eye, it doesn't fall to the ground. Yo, thanks for the follow, term. Skiller. My energy and positivity, huh? Ah, okay, that's what you want. If you're a real person, term skiller, type 1. I think that's a bot. No ones were typed. Now we just need the mustache. The mustache. Can't remember what I did with the beard. Did I get it like such a... Almost want to grab this part of the beard and just build off of it. Actually, you know what it was? It was like a blob modifier or something. I think I did add meatball. Yeah. Whoa. It was like a meatball. And I decimated it down. Add. Wait, no, I went add meatball. Wait, what? Ball. Can't see it. Do not do anything in edit mode. What? How meatballs work? Okay. Guess you do it in edit mode. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, now it's working. Heck. Third time's a charm. Hey, Rob. What? Why is it not working now? Watching while you do the dishes? Nice. Yeah, I guess it's like dinner time in UK, right? Right now. What is going on here with these meatballs? Add meatball. Ball. Why when I go in edit mode? Oh, yeah, now. Oh. It's when I go below a certain scale. Why is that? I want it at that scale. I gotta scale down the object first and then... Okay. Okay, bring the pulley guy back. Let's get the stash going. So it's like up under his nose, which totally is thing. Scale it down more. Then it comes up. Get that curve in there. How do I fix the scaling issue? Meatball. Resolution. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna increase the resolution. Not 10. 2.1. Okay, smaller is more. I don't use these meatballs very often, but they're actually kind of good for things that like are weird shapes, like a mustache. And then you add a decimate modifier, and then it can look actually low poly. Like right now I'm just kind of trying to sculpt. Variable sculpt. It needs to be... Also, can I add a mirror modifier on top of this? No, I can't. Oh wait, this is still Subnautica music? Did it go into something else? No, this is still Subnautica music. Rocket. Holy, some of these are absolute bangers. Which one is adding so much bulk here? This one. That's the one I want to get rid of. Looks nothing like a mustache yet. And it's way too bulky this way, but I'll fix that. But I think I got the general shape I need, and now I should be able to do... how do I apply the meatball? It's like convert. Oh, how did I do this? I forget. I did it with the beard. Somehow I turned it from a meatball to a mesh. Convert. There we go. Convert to mesh. What the? There's meatball in here. I don't want this. Jeez. Okay, so now it's a mesh. And now we can do stuff like set it up for what am I doing here? Set it up for mirror modifier. Looks terrible right now. Now we should be able to start sculpting it a bit more. What are you using for networking and database? Sorry, I didn't see your message. I'm using networking is called Riptide networking. It's a C# or a .NET networking library. Database, I'm using Firebase right now. I wouldn't use it again probably. I would either probably write my own using SQL, like Postgres or something, or I would use something more open source like Supabase. What in the world? That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm using Firebase, so basic JavaScript. Come on. Where's the front? There we go. Okay. clicking B. I don't mean to click B. This needs to be more perfectly groomed curve. I think this needs to be up here. Completely breaking this over here. Also, it looks way too high. Somebody is calling me. Doesn't look like anybody I know. Why do I always not? There we go. Also, it says no material. Monocle material. Looks really bad when it's in meatball form or high poly form. I'm afraid up here is probably not going to have enough poly count when I decimate, but let's see. It's really far away from him. Inspector Pirat vibes? It isn't familiar. Is that something that's not in America? Inspector. Short stories between 1920 and 1975. I feel like I've seen this guy, but he's definitely before my time. One short stories. Yes, he does have a stash like this. Okay, let's get rid of this weird look and make it actually low poly looking. So I do this, just fixed all of these so the mirror modifier is correct. Probably a better way of doing this, but I just do this. And then we should be able to go modifiers. Add modifier, is it decimate? Yeah. Also, why is it shaded smooth? Shade flat. There we go. It's too much. Now it's a lot more low poly looking. It's way too blocky right now. I'm gonna fix this. We want the point showing. I'm old, it's okay, Zach. I don't think you're that old though. 1920s. You're probably closer to my parents' age. They were born in like the 70s. Although your kids are younger, so you're younger than my parents probably. I just realized we almost need a dip at the top too. I got rid of too much geometry to do that. This stuff needs to get moved out better. Of course I had to make a stash overcomplicated shape. It doesn't look right over here. It'd probably be way easier if I knew how to sculpt. And use sculpting instead of moving all the vertices. It's way too pointy here. What What's going on here? TV show was repeated over and over when I was a kid. It was a good family watch. Yep, I was born 76. Ooh, pretty good. Yes. Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it was played. On TV or whatever. I guess I grew up on early 2000s cartoons. Okay, something's gotta happen here. I think I gotta add some more geometry here. So I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna do an extrude. Gotta do this here. I'm gonna extrude this. We are playing no longer Subnautica music. Careful it doesn't go into something copyrighted. One sec. Let's go into the Celeste soundtrack. Okay, so now we can do this. And we got the kind of under the nose thing, whatever that's called. Dip for under the nose. It's also way too far out. Never actually played Celeste. It's on my list. Long list of things to play. Although it's a platformer, and I'm usually not very good at platformers, so. A lot of this geometry can just be deleted, which I'll go back and remove at the end. It's inside the head, so it doesn't need to be. I think it needs to be like bigger. What's the word called? Dissolve. Dissolve versus. vertice, we want that vertice. And I could spend forever tweaking this. Bottom here is all kind of skewed away. Fix that up. And delete the inside faces, and I think we're good. Oh boy, I didn't mean to bring those far. Oh, we're upside down. Okay. Maybe a little bit more decimate. I don't know. Let's see. Or triangulate. If only you could do it once, though. Style your beard and it forever be styled, which is the case for a 3D model. Okay. When I was running a beard there like a year, 2 years ago, I found it was, you know, it's a lot of work to keep it looking good. Why does it look... maybe this needs to be... stop. Okay, there we go. This needs to come in earlier, I think, maybe. Too fat. I'm interested to see what the Clomper character is going to look like. Let's get rid of some of these back faces that we don't need. I could decimate this area somehow. You have loads of drawings of characters in your notes. I guess you haven't shown it yet. Okay. I really liked the your loading screen being your drawing, and I thought that was awesome. The drawing says loading screen backgrounds. I thought it looked really good. Not sure if you're planning on keeping that for the actual loading screens, but you should if not. Oh man, the face here needs. Needs to go like this. Yeah. I'm never gonna finish this at this rate. Tweak it. Doesn't look quite right over here. Ooh, that kind of. Ooh. Not like that. need to fix this line to be more uniform. Okay, let's bring it in the engine to see how it looks with the lighting. Oh, I need to... Oh. Oh, what? File export. FBX. This is under face. Monaco. Export. Models. Gotta go play dolls with daughter. See ya. Thanks for joining. Oh, I missed this previous one as well. It was a YouTube comment suggestion a long time ago. I think I'd keep it. I have a few scanned in my... Awesome. That mustache is just chef's kiss. This is going to be the greatest cosmetic ever. Thank you. I'm not sure if I quite like the shape yet. I might tweak it some more, but let's see how it looks like in engine. It also maybe looks a bit small, but I don't know. Let's see how it looks in engine. And also compared to the monocle, it's still a bit high poly, I think. Maybe the monocle is too big is the issue. That could be it. Scale it down a bit. Or the shades are up a bit. Like compared to the shades, it's... Export again. Turn off the animation, turn off the rig. Make a material. lines sharply along the base. You mean like right at the... Boop. Yeah. It's a low poly style. So if you look at it from here, it looks weird. From here, it's not too bad. Let's see. This one's metallic. The other one's specular. Why are these all specular? The other one's metallic. Metallic. They're all specular. Weird. Metallic. Unity building. What am I doing here? We got the base monocle. Okay, so now I gotta do it to the model. Monocle. Fly. Now we gotta go make the prefab. Man, what Peter said about the materials, maybe I should be doing. Help with performance. I feel like I'm too far along now because I've done them all a bunch already. Cosmetics, base, shades, get that one. Stuff to know for the next game. Models. Oh, it looks good with the cavity curvature shader. Okay, resources, base, what's the next? Cosmetic ID is the 83. Nope, not Inspector Parrot. You're at French or something. 83. Level... Sure, level 10. Medical prefab. Sorry, I'm reading Discord at the same time here. Now we just need to make a resource. Scribble object, versus face. Oh no, I did. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. So now it should be there. Let's see. We're rocking the crown still. Maybe the crown needs to be not as high. Base. Top hat. What doesn't seem right about it? Is the monocle too small? Stash also looks too small. needs a different material here. Use Blender. What are you using? Principal TF, but I don't know how to make it transparent. Alpha. I don't think it does it unless it's around. No. Doesn't matter. I use this material. Yo, what are you doing? I am modeling cosmetics for X mode. How's it going? Yo, Tom, how's it going? Nice emote. What a dapper gentleman. I know, right? Put the tie on. Put a cape. I gotta make make that see-through. Materials. Or not materials, model. Too many folders. Let's just put like a glass, googly eyes glass, sure. Why? Now there's glass to nothing, which is... I don't know how I feel about it. What game is being made? This is X mode. It's a multiplayer first-person shooter. Nice and British. How's the stream been? It's been good. Kind of just chilling, modeling. I think the stash looks better in engine, which is good. I added the Spiffin Brit to my game. Yeah, basically. I watch the Spiffin Brit sometimes. It looks pretty darn good. I don't think I can make this stash look any better. I'm not that good. Fix. Party next Monday. Wanna come? I'm probably nowhere near you. Thanks for the invite. Also, I have to work. Unless it's at night, I guess. I could just tweak this for days. I need to stop. This doesn't look right though. Why is this out so much? You just need to accept it. You know what I just realized? I don't even have the mirror modifier on, so everything I just did didn't actually mirror. Gotta go. It's 2 a.m. right now. Hit the sack. Nice. Thanks for joining, Moon. It was cool. See you later. I also think this crown needs to be not as tall. Let's touch the crown again. Yeah, that's better. We got the Spiff and Brit, we got the British King. Okay, what else we got? I can't do the icons because for some reason Unity 6.1 broke transparency screenshots, so I gotta figure out what's going on with that. What else is on my list? I'm gonna make one more thing, I think. The headset. Can maybe do the headset or the chef hat. Headset or chef hat? Got a pirate hat as well. Lots of hats though. I need more body ideas. Bow tie. It's really small though. Ooh, the crown looks good with the beard. Cape. Make you look like a king. That's cool. Pirate hat? Question mark. Maybe we can do the pirate hat because Tom's here. Pirate hat. Hat. R. What style of pirate hat? Like the sideways style or like... What's Jack Sparrow's pirate hat look like? What is Sea of Thieves? See. Let's just look at another low poly game. I think this is the more classic pirate hat, right? The one that goes more sideways. Sea of Thieves cosplay. Skull and crossbones. So this style. Okay. You know how I'm gonna execute this. Let's look at the cowboy hat. Gonna be kind of similar. It's got the dip. Oop. Duplicate. Pirate hat. Done. Actually surprised by how quickly I was able to get the look though. Stupid pulley guy though has dumb geometry, so I almost gotta. Actually, I'm going to probably do this and do a double Double mirror modifier. Just to start at least. Oh, that ruined that angle though. Kind of looking good. Start. Yeah. So we got that for the front. I want to get the wave pointing at the screen like you can see me pointing, but the wave I can't the wave. Man, it's hard to move your arm in the opposite direction. See that, we gotta get this actually comes up higher. Also, this color is bothering me, so let's make a material for a texture for this. Pirate hats. Well, I guess pirate hats gonna be brown, but this pirate hat isn't gonna be brown. Not guns, not items. Head. Cowboy hat. We want pirate hat. Dang it, those two colors are the exact same. Pirate hat, we want some like gray white for the bones. We want some red probably. Potentially. Start with that. Open. Red. Pirate hat. Material. Pirate hat. Pirate. Oh no, don't open. I already have it open. Pirate hat. Boom. Boom. The mirror modifier isn't going to work this way in the end because the center point is actually like here. So I'll have to fix that without a mirror modifier, probably. I think we got the shape though. So it's what goes in the middle of the pirate hat. Just it's a bump, right? Yeah, I could just strudel this up. You turn off the mirror modifier. Shoot. I think I just want the one side now mirror modified. Yes, like that. This is some dramatic Celeste. Hello, turn off. I feel like the middle looks a bit weird, but figure it out later. Okay, Stuff like isn't right. Skull and bones. Cursor to active. Be pretty low poly. What am I doing now? Add, not mesh. Cube. Birch. At center. There's a camera keep jumping all the way over there. Oh, those ones are already merged. Wait, what? Oh yeah, merge as header. Get rid of these faces, we don't need them. What are you doing all the way over there? UV smart protection. Why does that look so weird? Spiritual origins. This looks like some low pulley bones. Don't look like they go all the way through. All the way through. Oh, yeah. But it's going to be covered. I'm going to put the skull in front of it rather than above it, I think. But yeah, if it was just the bones, that's the issue. There we go. In and down. In and down. Don't need all these back bases. Oh. Now we round it a bit. Squish them together a bit. Some eye holes. Some eye holes. Also, I just realized this has a mirror modifier. I need to get rid of half of it. How am I gonna do that? I guess I can just do this. Scale her down. Scale her down. What is going on here? Too worried about it because it's really small. Like this is what it'll look like from people's perspective. It doesn't seem right about this jawline. Ah, the eyes are too high. Yeah. I even want eyes that go all the way through. It makes sense because what music is this? This is Celeste soundtrack. Celeste, Celest. It's a platformer game. was listening to Subnautica earlier. It slaps too. Subnautica soundtrack. Hey, Infirmigo on Twitch. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. I spent too much time on that. Ooh, yeah, that's what we need right there. That skips the skull shape right there. Oh, okay, that's what it was missing. Cool. I feel like these are too low poly now. Oh, no. Logitech? Yeah, this is a Logitech. Wireless. Pretty popular. That's probably why. Hey, Donut Killer Assassin. How's it going? Thanks for saying hi. We are 3D modeling a pirate hat for my game expo. Yeah, let's see. Something doesn't look right in the middle here. I also maybe want to get that red ribbon in there. I think I'm going to stop touching the skull and bones. It's good enough. Let's see about this red ribbon, and let's see about what's going on in the middle here that doesn't quite look right. I think maybe just this needs to be flatter. Maybe even dipped in the middle. Maybe not that much. Firebase authentication taken down in August? What? Why is it going to be taken down in August? Why is the pirate wearing a tie? Why not? I don't know, I just had it. I had it on. What do you mean Firebase authentication taken down in August? That's not good. Although I'm kind of using Steam now, but it still runs through Firebase. Okay, the red ribbon here. Is there like an article or something? I mean, Firebase is still used by lots of people. They can't be just taking it down. Maybe just the old version of it? Oh, that's just that's just the email, something to do with emailing. Dynamic links. You can maybe read about it more, but I'm pretty sure that's something to do with like sending an email to log in or something. Should, yeah. That tutorial is like 4 years old now, so it has changed a bit. So the code's changed a bit. You have to look at, here you go. You have to look at the GitHub repo for the updated code. Yeah, this is some like specific feature that is not, it's not in that tutorial you're probably following. Something to do with these dynamic links. I'm not using it, and I didn't talk about it in that tutorial, so I wouldn't worry about it. Yep, check out the GitHub. There's slight tweaks to the code that will be slightly different from the video, but yeah, everything should still work. I'm not really. I'm using kind of more of a custom authentication, and then it's also combined with Steam. So storing other data, yeah, and they're not really tables in Firebase. It's basically just a giant JSON tree. It's a NoSQL database. Okay, this ribbon. How am I gonna get this ribbon in here? Celeste music does slap. Manage to implement sign up and login using real-time database. Bad idea. I mean, depends how you do it. Like, you shouldn't be storing raw passwords. They should be hashed. You should make sure that your user IDs are proper lengths and stuff. But no, it's okay. The better way to do it when you have some like Firebase where they have authentication built in as kind of like a feature, you should just use it, right? Because it's definitely more secure. They'll be doing all the proper hashing and stuff in the background. But if it's just for learning purposes, yeah, sure, use a database. But for, yeah, it's not a commercial product, so there you go. But for commercial, I would be using actual Firebase authentication. But if you're trying to learn how to roll your own auth, then yeah, for learning purposes, for sure, you can try it. I would probably learn how to do it with like a SQL database, probably, but Postgres or something. Thanks, no problem. Is this model for my own game? Yep, this is for my game X Mode. A multiplayer FPS game that's getting pretty close to release finally. It's been a while. So I'm working on like kind of last features like cosmetics. So I'm making different cosmetics for your poly guy that you can then show off in battle. We made the crown today, we made the monocle today, and then I'm working on a pirate hat as well right now. Steam, yeah, it'll be on Steam. Wishlist on Steam. It should be pinned in the chat. X Mode on Steam. Check it out. There's going to be one more beta playtest sometime in the summer, and then release hopefully. Because you got to get this puppy out the door because I've been working on it for too long. Bird's nest hat. I'm open to any ideas. Throw them at me. Do I have experience with Unreal? I do, but not anything near Unity. I think Unity is definitely my strongest engine, then probably Godot, and then something like Game Maker. Unreal is not much experience. So definitely nowhere near making tutorials for it. I found that as well. Unreal tutorials. There are tutorials. They're just not as much. It's definitely a more advanced, less beginner-friendly engine. And like the blueprints, I feel give you like false. The blueprint system maybe is good for like really small prototype projects, but then as soon as you get serious, you really need to be using an actual language, which Unreal uses C++. So the Godot, or sorry, Unreal's out-of-the-box graphics are, I think, what kind of make it attractive. Like the graphics just look good with default settings. Unity can look pretty much just as good, just they're a little bit behind on some technology type stuff, and it takes a bit of tweaking to get it to look good. Although I say this having no experience doing realistic looking graphics in Unity, so. Celeste music is so good. Yeah. Did you learn game dev on your own? Pretty much, yep. Just by watching YouTube videos. I mean, programming concepts I learned through experience, and through school, university. Really solidified a lot of programming concepts, but game dev stuff mostly just self-taught through the internet, through YouTube and such. Pretty good, yep. There you go. You can have it for pirate game. Although I don't think it'll fit whatever your pirates look like someday. Your pirate looks pretty. Wait, does your pirate have a hat? Or is it just bald? I forget. It's that cursed emoji. No, it's just bald. with the box lips and eyeballs. You reverted it back to just a capsule? No! Just having him running around T-posing was perfect. With the sword nowhere near the hands. Wondering how you get to the stage where you can confidently release your game onto a store, because I tend to use shortcuts and workarounds to solve problems. I don't know the answer yet. Yeah, that's a good response, Tom. Yeah, lots of playtests, so I'm pretty confident that it's not going to implode on release. Cross your fingers. Unless the player count goes haywire, which it still won't implode because we reach the max count on a server and I spin up more servers. The bad thing will be is I don't really plan on doing any matchmaking system or auto server spin up system, so as long as the game doesn't get crazy popular, which I don't think it will, and I'm able to keep up with manually load balancing the servers, basically everything should be fine. Which is the side view? Hello? This one. I think, well, I mean, I worked at a game studio for a short time, and at least the one I worked at, it was, you know, nothing special. They're also trying to figure stuff out just like we are. How do you get to stage where you can make tutorials on your own and you aren't misleading a viewer? Just make, like, as long as you, like, know the content, then you should be pretty confident to do it. Misleading the viewer into a more complicated solution. I'm more scared of misleading the viewer into an incorrect solution when there's a better one. But at the end of the day, you kind of just gotta, you know, say, you know, you made a tutorial, it's up to them whether or not they want to follow it. I haven't really made that many tutorials. I just made like a Firebase tutorial because I found it hard to find tutorials on how to use Firebase with Unity. Or they were all outdated. And then now mine's outdated, so it's full circle. Now it's the same issue with mine. Hello, what is going on here? Who made this holy character's head so weirdly shaped? That's right, see, these hire me to 3D model your pirate stuff. Mine's totally better. Oh my gosh, what is the side view? It's 3, okay. How does one acquire this hat? It'll probably just be level based. I'll put it at like level, I don't know what level. Like you unlock it at a certain level. I don't think this will be a paid one, maybe. I don't know. Probably level based. Sorry, Donut Killer. I gotta reread. Yeah, I mean, you can just show how to do it this way. That way, right? Even if it's not the best solution. Well, you can see other people's cosmetics. Yeah, so you won't see it. You won't see your own pirate hat because we can look at what they look like in game in a minute. You won't see your own pirate hat. You'll see the shadow, I guess, but you'll be able to see other people. So it's more to show off to other people, right? Yeah, in terms of making tutorials, even though it's not the best solution, I don't know. If there's already a tutorial out there with a better solution, then I guess maybe you shouldn't make a tutorial on it. But if there's no other tutorial on a better solution, then you might as well make a tutorial on the... So there's a tutorial out there on how to do it at least, even if it's not the best solution. Right? I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, let's get this into Unity. It's a pirate hat. Leaf episode. How's it going? Nice hat. Yes. Can you tell what type of hat it is? The ultimate test. Okay, let's load her up in Unity. Actually, there's one thing I need to fix with the monocle before I go out of Blender. Monocle. Put faces in here. Nope. I feel like you got the hint when I named it. Yeah. I was hoping you like just joined and didn't see that. Hopefully the normals on that is correct. I guess we'll see in a minute. Okay, Unity. No problem, Donut Killer. Assassin. What game am I making? This is my game, X mode. It is a... Well, you can check out the videos on my channel, but it is a multiplayer first-person shooter. Look it up on Steam. Kind of a medium-paced action shooter. A bunch of different game modes, maps, and stuff like cosmetic customization, which is what I'm working on today. Monocle. I can't even see it. This view. Yeah, look it up on Steam, X mode. No, it didn't. What? That means the normals aren't right. Flip normals. There we go. Some of them still aren't right. The bottom two right ones. Or actually, there's just none there. Oops. That one's still not there. What? Come on, face. Does Steam verify your game files? What do you mean? Like the Play Store to make sure there's nothing malicious? Yeah. Everything downloaded through Steam should be pretty secure. You mean like, do you mean like like cheats? Because in that case, yes, but it's not that hard to get around. X mode's architected in a way that certain cheats, the worst cheats, shouldn't be possible. Like killing anybody from anywhere on the map or flying around, stuff like that. What in the world is going on? There we go. It's fixed. It's fixed, but is it the right material? No, it's not. There we go. Final export. There we go. Okay. Sorry, fixed. Head. Okay, so now we gotta make the pirate hat cosmetic in engine. Okay. For instance, say you wanted to get the IP information from the device discreetly using string of your own device. Well, getting the IP of your own device is fine because it's your own device, but other people can't get your IP. Are you thinking that getting your IP like that is malicious? I mean, I guess it could be, like, if you don't trust the developer and they're just taking your IP. So technically, whenever you join a server in any video game, whoever is hosting the server, whether it's the company that makes the game or whether it's a game with community servers like Minecraft, whoever's hosting the server knows your IP. There's no way around that. Yeah. Same thing if you visit a website. So that's why you normally, like, I was going to say like HTTPS websites should technically be secure, but not necessarily. A bad person could still host an HTTPS website. It just means that the data being transferred between you and the website is secure. But yeah, anyways. But the IPs aren't the end of the world. I guess if you're like a celebrity or like a streamer or something and somebody wants to like DDoS attack your IP, it's bad, but a leaked IP isn't kind of the end of the world. Especially like for like your house IP, you can just reset it, like switch IPs pretty easily. I think most internet providers don't even give static IPs, so. Single player one. Yeah, I mean, they could. If you don't trust the developer, he could be like selling your IP, but I don't know why you would do that. Everybody freaked out. In one of my YouTube videos, I show an IP on the screen, and it's just my local IP, and everybody freaks out in the comments like, ah, you leaked your IP, ah. Just 192.168. Sure, if you want to DDoS that IP, go for it. I don't think it'll do much. Okay. What am I doing? I'm talking. We gotta go models. Ed. I'm rambling, so I think we'll finish this pirate hat up, and then I need to go do something else. What time is it? Almost 4 o'clock. Now we are into Minecraft music. I'm not sure if that's copyright free. Risk of Rain. Heard this game's good. Another game I need to play. Okay, come on, get back on track here. Finish this pirate hat. Materials. This is usually how my game dev goes. I kind of eventually just start getting bored and start doing something else, which is kind of good because then I don't get burned out. It's even worse when I'm not streaming because I'm usually watching another live stream or something. So I usually get distracted. Although when I'm programming, usually I'm more locked in, so. I had a question regarding loading screens. When I try to load the game scene from my login, it hangs despite me using an async loading script to update slider, which... Yeah. The loading scenes in Unity, even when doing it additively or asyncly, it still like locks up the CPU when it's like loading in the... I think it's not when it's actually loading the scene, but when it's loading in all like the game objects all at once. I think it like hiccups the CPU or something. I've had that issue with the networking because Riptide then stops receiving messages for a split second. But it's not as much of an issue in builds. Like I think in builds it runs a lot quicker. The editor definitely makes it worse. Freezes a lot more in the editor. Ooh, it looks good with the cavity effect. Heck yeah. I mean, I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just loading in a scene. And it hiccups. You'll see in a minute when we load it. It hiccups, although I have a pretty good computer, so it doesn't hiccup too noticeably. Same scene? I don't know about same scene, though. Also, my Firebase tutorial doesn't explain how to transfer this Firebase state across scenes, so you might run into that issue if you... Although you said you want to use the same scene, so you might be good. What's the next cosmetic ID? 84. Resources, head. pirate hat. What did I say? 84. Level, I don't know. Like level 8 or I don't know, level. I need to like go through, look at all the cosmetics I have closer to release and like evenly spread them out across levels. But for now I just pick a random level. Head, not Santa hat, pirate hat. You solved that? Cool. Don't destroy unload. Yeah, you gotta put in a don't destroy unload basically. You gotta make it a singleton basically, which I think I do in the tutorial. Like, for example, I don't even think I fully understood what singletons were 4 years ago when I made that tutorial. So yeah. How's the hierarchy? How is that the hierarchy for your game? It's not. It is a prefab. And this is just the like the base scene, if this is what you're talking about. And then the other scenes are additively loaded on top of it. You see here, if I click play, it'll load the main menu scene on top of the like the main menu scene is additively, like this is the main menu scene. And then a bunch of stuff is in don't destroy unload, like you said. There's the, oh, that looks so good. Tom, if you're still there, holy. Arr, matey. Pirate with a cape or a tie. What do pirates wear like on their body? A belt? Maybe I can get like a pirate belt or something. Zam. Assets. Alright, sorry, assets. How is that the assets for my game? That's what the assets looks like. It gets more and more messy the longer, the bigger the project. Oh, that looks good. Happy with how that turned out. Okay, I can't do the icons. I have to mess with why updating Unity broke the Unity recorder doing transparency backgrounds. But let's just quickly sync it with the server project so I can look at them in game. For that, I need to do export scriptable objects, export package, remove all the dependencies. Fire emoji, heck yeah. Export. So save that. Other monitor. Nope. Should just see the new cosmetics in this list. Monocle, head, crown, pirate hat. Yep, everything, nothing else changed. Cool. Now we're on the server. Question. Yes, you've had lots of questions. What else do you got? Because I'm about to wrap it up here. Play. Let me put on some. Let's put on the monocle and the pirate hat, and then we'll leave and put on the crown and make sure it looks good. Customize. Base monocle. Distorted it belong recognition and then added to your game. Well, technically it depends if what license the model's under, whether it can be I don't know what the license is called, but where you can use it and then adapt it. So legally, it depends on whatever license the model is. My suggestion would be to maybe remake the model, but make it very similar. Risk Your Rain 2 music, it sure is. You've obviously played the game if you know that. Or you just Shazammed it. Arr, matey. At the same time, I'm British. The Spiffin Brit. Can I do /set? Set Cosmetic 83? Or is it just Cosmetic? Player. Oh, that didn't work. Wait, what? The crown's there, but... Oh, there we go. I guess it's because I was in this camera. There's the crown. Not settings. Say you don't a GTA model. How do you even have a GTA model? Did you like go through the game files? Is it legal? No. Will they come after you for a small game? Probably not. Neural networks in Unity? No. Like the bots in X mode, not Boar bots, are just like your classic AI state machine. Nothing special, no neural network or anything. Have you built security features, network access for your game? Not sure what you mean by network access. You got lots of questions, Donut, which is fine. Gotta learn stuff somehow. But I mean, there's like token validation to make sure you're who you say you are and stuff. But then you, oh, in my aim. I guess we've seen this one before. It's the oh no, shotgun isn't the right cosmetic. What's the other one I did? Did shotgun? Oh, op. The ion op. Because it's really small for you guys. New to Unity, how can I continuously learn the engine? I can do like all the basics for now. Continuously learn is just continuously using it. Keep working on games, participate in game jams, watch tutorials when you don't know how to do something new. Yeah, that's how I learned it. Make small projects that you can finish. Don't make a big project like me until you're really ready. ChatGPT in your game? No. I mean, there's no NPCs that talk. Might be cool though to use chatbots for communication in games, although it'd be pretty expensive, probably. How'd I get sound effects? online sources. I think I use like freesound.org, has a lot of sound effects. You're back to lurk. I think I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Thanks for coming back though. Your game looks fun. Yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. Here's the cosmetics we made though. Casual if you're lurking. Oh, emotes. Those are new. Oh, stop! Don't push me. Woo! There's the crown. Looking good. We got a slash player cosmetic 84, I think was the. We got the pirate hat. Arr. The cubes. Is the death animation fixed or dynamic? What do you mean? Come here! I mean, it's a particle system, so it's pretty dynamic. Let's actually play a game of bots. That's bot. Clear. Let's play point hold. Thanks for answering all the questions. No problem. With far more experience. I don't know about far more. Look at them run. Let's go, boys. Oh, also there's the ion pistol. Ion block. What are you swimming for? Wow, my aim. Got 2 of the capture points. The particle system to the. Does it not do that? So the velocity of the player bot, so it looks like the particles kind of move. Like if they're running, it should go. Isn't that a setting in the particle system to keep the velocity? Oh, I just got flashed. Oh yeah, bots throw grenades now. I think that might just be a setting in the. Oh, I have no ammo. And the bot just knifed me. I think that's a setting in the particle system to inherit velocity. But if you angle it, and then it'll sell the effect even more. And Deadlink just grenaded himself. Yeah, this is what the game's like. Obviously, I'm playing versus bots right now, but if you haven't wishlisted it on Steam, and it looks interesting, go for it. That tree is really blocking that smoke. Also, bots can do your smoke right now. I need to fix that. Ah, bots got aim. I'm pretty proud of how the bots turned out, though. Obviously, they're still bots. They're kind of jank sometimes, but for my capability, I'm pretty happy with what I came up with. Larger monsters. At one point, I had like ideas of making like AI that's not just other players, but I'm like, okay, this is scope creep. Like I had ideas for like robot spiders and stuff, but I'm like, I'm never gonna finish this game. And the way I program the bots, it basically like they use networking. They use the Unity nav mesh for pathfinding. Although I wrote like my own kind of wrapper on like nav mesh agent. Like I made my own kind of that instead of just like moves them to this location, it figures out what inputs it needs to send, as if it's a real player sending inputs. I explained it in one of my videos, my bot AI video, which I thought was a pretty clever way of doing it. How long did this take? Well, I've been working on this game for like 5 years, actually, pretty much like 5 years, like a week or two ago. But off and on, like I still was working and at university for most of that time, so hopefully they really like the smokes. So it was just a hobby project. I've been working on it more the last like year to try and finish it, and it's pretty close to being finished, so yep, let's finish this up here because I should go. Why is the grass not updating? That is a bug that I thought I fixed. Anyways, I should probably go do something else. I'm pretty happy with the 3 cosmetics we added today. Take a look at them one more time. I really like the pirate hat. I think it actually turned out the best. The crown looks pretty good. The monocle looks pretty good. I feel like it doesn't quite look right. I might tweak it some more, but we'll see. It looks good with the top hat. But yeah, anyways, thank you for joining. I'm gonna wrap it up here, I think. Let's see here.
Hello.
Thanks, Tom, for joining. Thanks, Peter, for joining. Appreciate it. Hang out with me while I model. I'll probably do this every once in a while again, because I still have a bunch of cosmetics to make before release, so yeah. Awesome. Thanks, everybody, for joining. That is going to be it for me. See you later. Zippy out.